Buckeye Dakota, once again at the Bass University here in Runnemede, New Jersey. Great show. I am with one of the students. Rich, I don't think I can pronounce your name. I had enough time with Runnemede.
Yeah, Rich Zanzalari.
Rich Zanzalari. Rich, you are a competitive bass angler. I mean, you are one of the guys that are out there fishing against, trying to collect a check. What do you think? Tell the guys watching the show what they missed by not coming here.
Well, it was very informative. I learned some very technique-specific things today. The pros were great. We were able to ask a lot of questions. They gave us everything from, all the specifics that they use on their tournament trail to make them successful, and invaluable information. I recommend anybody to come down and come see one of the shows. If you're going to the Sacramento show, great. Talk to your friends. The show's in January. Talk it up. And I'm sure you're going to be seeing some things on the forums from a lot of the guys that were here today. It was excellent.
You might be going out there, guys. So you got Dobbins rods on
right.
there. And Gary Dobbins is going to be in Sacramento. And he's one of the great speakers out there. Absolutely one of the great anglers. But let's come back to the East Coast for just a while. These folks missed it, but let's give them a little teaser on what you learned. Let's get something from Mike. One of the things you learned from Mike. We're going to pick each one.
Well, one of the things that Mike was talking about was with the finesse fishing, and he really tuned us into how to make your flick shake finesse techniques work. Same thing with the wet noodling techniques. Some of these techniques, I've never heard of the wet noodling technique before today.
Don't give them too much information now. They
yeah, so it was great information, and every speaker was informative, and my bass knowledge today is a lot greater than it was yesterday.
Unbelievable. Now, Pete Glusick talked about smallmouths, and I know he had some really great power finesse is what he calls it. Tell the folks a little bit about what Pete did.
Well, again, some of the best information I learned today about power finesse fishing for smallmouth was bright sunny days. When you're used to fishing for largemouth, bright sunny days, you're usually fishing under docks, or you're not out in open water or shallow water looking for fish. Pete was saying one of his successes to catching big largemouth is shallow water, bright sun, some wind, and really knock them dead. And if you look at some of his tournament wins in the Hudson and Lake Champlain, proof is in the pudding.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Dave Wallach, absolutely fantastic cutting edge presentation. So good that the other pros were able to use some of what he had to talk off of. No doubt, PA man, are you a local fellow here too?
I grew up in New Jersey. I live out in Long Island, and everybody's like, Long Island, you're surrounded by salt water. How come you're a freshwater fisherman? But, being close to Connecticut, there's some beautiful lakes in Connecticut, Candlewood Lake, New York State, fantastic fishery. Bass Elite Series fishes it a lot. And, Dave's talk on vegetation and was just outstanding. And if you didn't know much about vegetation and how to approach a situation and your fishing day when you see matted vegetation or hydrilla, I recommend come down to Bass University and get an education.
Without a doubt. And that's one of the things, folks. If you missed out on the Runnemede, it's going to be over tomorrow. You can go ahead, make sure you stay on BassEast.com, but you can go ahead and log on to the BassUniversity.com. Sign up for their e-letter. They have all kinds of great information that will be constantly posted there, as well as there on BassEast.com. Well, Rich, thanks so much.
Thanks a lot,
As
Bill.
you can hear the noise in the background, everybody's still hanging around, and it's hard to leave, isn't it?
It's great. The pros are here talking to the weekend anglers like myself,
absolutely.
And it's a fantastic experience. New Jersey Bass Federation had their youth here today. The kids enjoyed it, and the pros treated them like kings. So
absolutely,
it's great fun for everybody. Well worth the money spent to come down here. And Susquehanna Fish and Tackle did a great job. They had some wonderful baits, and come on down.